The numbers in this video may not include everything White Brenner LLP is charging us. I have just recently been told that if litigation is active, you and I, the public, have no right to know just how much White Brenner is billing us on a monthly basis. I can think of multiple lawsuits or claims for damages that might still be considered active, where the legal fees are mounting, but you and I are not allowed to know by how much. For example, there is the American Legal Defense Fund versus Foster Farms that we got pulled into. That's been going on for at least 2 years. Haas versus Guzman et al. And at least 3 cases of potential litigation I bet we've spent a boatload of money on already, 2 of which I've already covered on my channel. Both the former city manager and former police chief had filed claims for damages against the city, and nothing has been said about whether or not these claims have been resolved. Heaven only knows when those will be resolved, but in the meantime, we're not allowed to know how much we're paying for it all. Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible under the circumstances. In this video, we will be looking at what we were charged for Public Records Act requests and look at another credit in the cannabis portion of the invoice by White Brenner LLP in September 2022. Under Public Records Act, we were charged $240 for the preparation of the July 2022 redacted invoice, $20 for an email regarding the Curtis Group, $60 to review a request for vehicle accident report, and another $60 to review a request for a dog bite report. The rest of the invoice was about paying down previous balances or paying off previous balances. Here are a few examples. There was, however, one notable exception, and that was this one for cannabis. Note there is a $2,500 credit or write-off. If I remember correctly, this is not the first time we've seen a credit or write-off here. For a little background, in previous videos I talked about how the city ended up being charged over $15,000 for a draft cannabis pilot project and ordinance. Now, I don't remember the city council giving instruction to draft an ordinance or come up with a pilot program. However, I quite clearly remember the city attorney and the city manager being directed to prepare for a community workshop on cannabis. The purpose of this workshop to be to get input from this community about what changes to the current ordinance they would be comfortable with. From what I could see in the invoices, we did not get preparation for a workshop. That idea seemed to have died on the vine during the run-up to elections. Now it seems at least some of these charges are being written off. If you like what I do here, please follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't, well, thanks for hanging out this long anyway. And keep in mind that editorial content is my own as a resident of Livingston and City Council watcher since at least 2007, and does not represent the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston, and does not represent any kind of legal advice.